Anyway, how you been?
Pretty good, actually. Um, I'm doing a fucking Clash of Clans attack right now.
Okay. Um, so our list, I was hoping you'd find one with mostly only cryptids, because mine has a lot of only mythological beings, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's got some,
Yeah, it's got a couple.
and like, if I named a couple that aren't in there, then we can always just add those into the list. But like, Unicorn is technically one.
That's true, yeah. All right, when's this Clash of Clan thing gonna be over?
I mean, technically, we can start now.
Okay, cool, because I already hit go.
Oh, I didn't know you had already hit go.
Yeah, I wanted to catch you off guard.
Well, unless you want to air some of our friends' dirty laundry, that's going to be edited out.
Yeah, I meant to start it right when I joined and I said, "Hey, what's up?" But all of my audio was not being captured, so I had to change it all. And by the time I changed it all, you're already in the middle of your story.
Yeah,
Or otherwise, I totally would have. But
damn rip.
anyway, um, so yeah, today let's go do our 5 on 5 mythological beast slash cryptid
Draft picks.
draft picks.
We're
Correct.
going off the list that you put in Discord, right?
That list, and if you want to add a number, a couple others, go ahead and name them off now, and you can type them in chat if you want, so we can remember them.
Well, the list doesn't have like at least I don't remember. I read it briefly, but I don't think it had like the Wendigo or Skinwalker in it.
No, it doesn't have like the basic ones like that.
Okay, so let me read through this. Okay. I know my first and second pick.
Oh, I know my first.
All right. I think I went first last time. Do you want to go first this time?
Uh, if you want me to, yeah, sure. And I do want to have another caveat, I guess you could say.
Okay.
No, like big big ones, and I'm saying like I think in our list there's Medusa. That one
Hmm.
does not count for this.
Okay.
I was thinking the Hydra because I don't think is there any more Hydras in mythology.
It's big in Greece. I know that.
Yeah,
I'm sure the Hydra is in more than one mythology. Mythos.
probably.
Let me
I don't
Google that
know.
real fast.
Um,
How many mythologies?
well, for sure. At least I know for sure we're not gonna do Medusa.
Okay, so we'll take off Medusa. So no Medusa. So what's
I'm gonna go ahead and
here?
call that.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
that's it.
AJ. Pick heads or tails.
Heads or tails?
Yeah.
Heads I win, tails you lose.
Okay. Hey Google, flip a coin. It's heads.
So heads I win.
Well, you also said tails you lose. So
Right. So I would have won either way.
yeah. So I think for that you actually get second pick.
Oh, that's bull.
I mean, I went first last time, so like I don't care.
All right. So if we are doing Hydra, Hydra is my number one.
Okay, good pick. I'll go dragon.
Yeah, killer pick. My number two. Um, God, it's so rough too because you got to think about the um fighting grounds. I guess you could say.
I think I know exactly which one you were gonna go for.
I was about to go Kraken,
Uh huh.
but I'm trying to think of fighting grounds because like I have Hydra, that's land, and you
Hmm.
already have Dragon, you have air.
Hmm.
I cannot go sea. It just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Um, shit, dude, I have got to go Griffin.
Okay, I'm going Cerberus.
Oh, that was the other one because that's a big named one.
Yes, but also you can kind of think of like Cerberus. Let's not think of Cerberus as in like the actual Cerberus from like Hell, more as kind of the Chimera form, just a big fucking monster with several different parts on it, but not
So
actually the Cerberus if you'd like.
so you want to go to Chimera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, let's take Cyclops off.
Oh yeah. I totally forgot about that one too. Shit. Yeah, I'm down for taking Cyclops off. So your number one is Dragon, mine
Mhm.
Hydra. My number two
Then
was Griffin. Your two
yes,
was
Chimera.
okay. Fuck, dude. Um, what body parts your Chimera have?
Let's see what the average. Well, let me look up Chimera mythology, and then let's go to images. So the first image that pops up is actually pretty badass. um, Tail is a snake's head, and then it's got like a fucking almost dragon-like goat. Hold on, let me post it. So this one's pretty badass.
Okay, that is pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, right.
Like disgusting sick, but also looks kind of badass.
I bet that thing could fuck some shit up.
All right,
Okay,
so
so it looks like most chimeras have the tail of a snake, head of a goat with horns, with also a lion head. So
okay,
we'll go with that.
okay, I'm cool with that. Then I am gonna choose. Oh man, I this is so fucking hard, dude. Because we're choosing big hitters. Honestly, a part of me was thinking we were gonna choose um smaller ones,
Yeah,
like one big hitter and then a couple smaller of it.
I know, technically this what I would consider small, um, but it depends on how you look at it. So I've got a big one and then a small one that I want to do, and I think that's four for me.
Okay. All right. So yours was that Chimera. I might have to go Basilisk.
Basilisk,
Yep.
that's a good one. That's a good one. I thought about um I thought about taking that one as well because I was gonna have like a bunch of scaly boys.
Yeah.
But okay, so you have Hydra, and then
Uh, the Griffin.
Hydra, Griffin, and Basilisk. Okay,
Right.
I have Dragon, Chimera, my third, Kraken. I'm going for it.
You're going for it.
I'm going for it just
Okay.
because I'm thinking of the Kraken from the literal what's that movie with Perseus? Like
Oh my
um
God, the one Kraken. You're thinking
that
of
was
the one
sent by
Kraken.
Hades.
Yeah. The one idea of the how the Kraken looks that nobody ever thought of.
Yeah, because that shit's badass.
That is the only depiction of the Kraken that's like that.
It's cool though.
I mean, it's cool, but shit. All right.
I mean, we could go cryptid kraken. That's just like a giant 1,000 foot squid that fucking sinks ships.
I mean, that's what I was thinking of.
I mean, we can go with that. What's that movie called? I want to look up what this kraken looks like, and then I'll decide.
It's you're gonna want even more when you look it up.
Yeah.
All right, so you and Kraken, I'm gonna stay away from the water, just so you can't use it.
I mean, you say that, but I feel like he can get in and get some hits, even if he fucking can't breathe. I'm sure it'll take him like hours to die out.
All right, so I am going. Fuck, dude. There's. I just have to go with the one that I've been wanting this whole time. Minotaur.
Okay. Minotaur.
Right.
Okay. Oh, no, I just looked it up. Clash of Titans Kraken. Nah, this guy can fuck some shit up on land.
Fuck yeah, he can.
Yeah, nah. He's cooler. Okay, so you went Minotaur. Good one, but I got one. Ready?
All right.
Vampire. I'm going vampire.
That's not a bad pick, but
It depends it depends on like which way you're looking at it because there's movies that depict vampires as just being like above average strength with like all the knockoffs, and then there's movies that depict vampires as literal killing
no,
machines.
no, no, no. We got to think of the true vampires. You know, Twilight.
Oh, Sparkle? I mean, hey, they can be in the sun and they can run really fast and they're really strong. So who gives a shit?
No, no, no. It really, in my opinion, any depiction of the vampires. There's so many out there anyway.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, so I have four. You have four, correct?
Yes.
My last one has to be Skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I thought I was gonna grab that one, but okay. Now it's a little hard to decide. I have to look a name up and see what they do.
Honestly, I was surprised you didn't just grab Wendigo since I grabbed Skinwalker.
Well, I thought about it earlier. Let's see. All right, I know my fifth.
All right, give it to me.
Gorgon.
Oh
Gorgon.
fuck, that's a good one.
I just looked it up because I wanted to make sure. Medusa was technically a Gorgon,
Right, the
but
only extra
it
thing she
said the
had.
Wikipedia page.
Sorry, what?
I was going to say the Wikipedia page. Whenever you look up Gorgon, say Medusa was technically the only Gorgon that was not immortal in late mythology.
Right, and I'm pretty sure she's the only Gorgon that can turn people to stone.
Well, actually, I thought that was like a normal thing for them because it said that Gorgons can turn.
Oh
Can
shit.
any Gorgon turn people to stone?
I always thought it was only Medusa.
Much later stories claim that each of the three Gorgon sisters they had the power to turn anyone into stone.
Damn.
See, I saw Gorgon and I was like, huh. I was like, wait a second.
So my saving grace here is when your dragon kills my Hydra, it might die from the poison from the Hydra's blood. And Sneaky Boy
Really?
Skinwalker.
Yeah, but that's if because vampires are supposed to be like apex. See, honestly, my vampire was kind of supposed to be um like the killer of because I thought you would go for one. I thought you would go for the Skinwalker because I know how much you like it. So I decided, okay, what can keep up with that? And like some vampires have like mind powers. Some vampires like are supposed to be like the perfect predator that can like see fucking um like even people hiding because their blood is warm, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Um so I thought to myself, I was like, okay, who can counter a Skinwalker or a Wendigo?
Yeah,
Because you
don't
said, you said Minotaur, and I was like, oh shit, human-like things. He's probably gonna go for like the Skinwalker next. And instead of taking it, I decided, you know what? What do I think could counter that? And that's when I saw the vampire, and I was like, oh, okay, they can really fuck shit up. And some vampires are very, very strong,
oh yeah.
especially if we're talking like fucking um first of the bloodline royal pure vampire from fucking is it like Resident Evil? Not Resident Evil. The Umbrella Corporation movie. Like how strong that one girl is.
Umbrella Corporation, dude. That's Resident
So
Evil.
I was like, you know what? Is it? I
Yeah,
thought Resident Evil was fucking the zombie part.
it is.
Because there's
But
the one oh no. What's the one that has like the werewolves and the or werewolves
oh,
and vampires?
Underworld.
Underworld. That's it.
Yeah, I used to love that movie. But yeah, don't get me wrong. I totally think vampires can take out my Skinwalker, but I think my Skinwalkers might be able to keep them busy enough for my Minotaur to do some damage.
See, but that's why I got the Chimera. I was banking on the Chimera because of the big poisonous tail.
That's true too. Goddamn.
Very yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got me. You got me.
I think last one you got me if we I see I think on the first one you got me if we include like full strength Shiva, but just because it's kind of a cheat, I don't think we did. So then I think it was a pretty 50-50 one.
Yeah.
But I think on this one I made a pretty well-rounded team,
I think the
but
first
it could
one
go either way.
I would put myself just above for the fact of Athena's strategy for war.
I
And I understand you had Thoth as a
don't
wisdom
even
god,
remember
but
who we all picked.
Athena is a war god technically. So I feel like for her strategy, I think I might barely beat you. But this one, yeah, I think you got me.
I gotta Google how smart is Thaw.
Oh, I'm sure he's a fucking
Um,
genius.
he's credited with making the calculations of the establishment of the heavens, stars, and earth and everything in them. What does that even fucking mean?
I have no idea.
God of the moon, what if he just brings the moon down? What powers did Thoth have? Superhuman strength, can lift around 90 tons. Um, Metaform? Apparently can change forms.
Shit, never mind. I just thought of who your first pick was on that list, and I don't know if I win.
Oh, because I had
Sun Wukong.
Sun Wukong. Yeah,
Yeah, you might just have me because of him.
it's like yeah, Athena's like making a plan, and then Sun Wukong just becomes 80 Sun Wukongs, and then she's just like, well,
Fuck my plan.
she's like, we can try it. It could work. Oh gosh. Yeah, I know Thoth is like the knowledge god, but honestly, I don't know honestly how strong he is. He has a war scepter apparently that he wields in combat. Whatever. Cool.
All right, so anyway, welcome back.
Hello, hello.
Today we are doing one of the. I'm gonna go with beings that Caleb. You already know who this is, but one of the
I do.
beings that I have heard about my entire life, but I never knew anything about him. I just always knew what he
I'm
looked like.
excited. I'm pissed that I didn't get to this one first.
And this is the only one of, let's say, this mythos or pantheon that I'm going to be doing
Hmm.
because I want Caleb to
We'll
have the
call it a
rest.
pantheon.
Um.
Thank
Anyway, today we're doing Cthulhu.
you. Cthulhu, my fucking boy, Squidward.
And, and what I didn't know is that is not how you actually truly pronounce his name.
Okay.
The correct pronunciation, written from Lovecraft himself, is Cthulhu.
Kalulu. That's
Cthulhu.
stupid. Why is there a T in there?
I have no fucking clue, but that's what it is. But through this entire thing, I will be calling him
Say it 3
Cthulhu.
times.
I will not be calling him Cthulhu because I'll forget. Because I found that after I researched this entire thing. So everywhere in here it says Cthulhu.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip to his names because I don't know if you know what he's known as, all the names
Okay.
he's known as. There's about close to 50 probably.
Probably not.
So I'm just
Okay,
gonna do the cool ones.
how many did you add?
So you have Lord of the Watery Abyss. That one just
That
makes him
one's
sound
cool. I've heard of
badass.
that one.
Uh,
Yeah.
this one is just kind of spooky. He who is, or sorry, him who is to come.
Him who is the come.
He who is to come.
Oh, who is to I thought him who is the come.
So if
He
you
is the come.
hear how Caleb says it, you're wrong. Uh oh
Yeah,
shit.
it's
Oh,
true.
the Star Spawn, High
I
Priest of
think
the
I've heard of that one, yeah.
High Priest of the Great Old Ones, and then on
Dude, I
to
really want to get into like the whole old ones and shit. That's
yeah, I'm gonna let you do that. But on to what a lot of people call him. So you have Cthulhu, and the other one that a lot of people know is Cthulhu. So just take out the H, pretty much.
I've heard of Cthulhu.
So those are his names, I guess you could say. So anyway, if anybody didn't know, Cthulhu is from the fictional or some sorry from fictional books created from H.P. Lovecraft. It is not a mythology,
Mm-mm.
which I talked to Caleb about this like last week. I was gonna surprise him.
I didn't know if you wanted to tell this story.
No, I will. It don't bother me. I was gonna surprise him, and then I was kind of doing a little bit of research, and I was like, "Oh fuck! I didn't know it wasn't like a mythology that people believed in, or religion, or something like that." Uh, so yeah, I
That's
had
when I
no
told
idea.
them like technically there is a cult of Cthulhu, and I don't know if that's a book thing or just like a pop culture thing that came up whenever Cthulhu got big. But I told them, hey, it works.
From my research, it looks like that cult is a part of the books. So it's like actually
Okay.
written into the book. So, but I'm sure there's a cult or religion or something out there that believes in it. You know.
Hmm.
Um. So yeah. Anyway, people, you can kind of, I guess, refer to this as a mythology because written everywhere in my research, it said Lovecraftian mythology or Cthulhu mythos.
Mm, okay.
So I guess you can consider it mythology, but it is not.
It's one of those things that's like it's so big nowadays that I would let it slide.
Yeah. So Cthulhu was first introduced in a Lovecraft short story, The Call of Cthulhu, in 1928. Uh, in all these books, I also seen this thing where it said Cthulhu is a great old one, or it always referred to him as a great old one. But he actually apparently isn't a great old one. He's a cousin to the great old ones.
Mm-mm. Yes.
What?
I said yes.
Okay. You know a fuckload more about this than me, but that's what I found. Um. So
I know
anyway,
a little bit. I wouldn't say I know a lot, but I do know that technically he is not an old one. Because if I remember right, I think most of the old ones are like kept out of our universe. Um,
right. Except for, I guess
because like
there were the older ones or elder ones that were on Earth,
yeah, yes,
which I did.
like from the beginning.
I still don't really know anything about the other ones. I just seen them in my research.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm just gonna let you deal with the rest of Lovecraft. Uh, this is the
It's
only one I'm gonna
very
do.
confusing.
Yeah, it really is. I looked a little bit into Cthulhu's great great grandfather.
Mhm.
It's just fucking wild. He's, I'm, I'm sure you know, but apparently his great great grandfather is a fucking black hole, pretty much.
That's basically what a lot of them are, and it's kind
Okay,
of weird because like a lot of them will kind of like say that shit, but in like reality, it's kind of basically a good comparison
okay,
because a lot of Lovecraftian monsters have the tag attached to them that's basically too inhuman to describe or too powerful to be looked upon by man.
Right, yeah.
Um, so you can kind of think of it that way. Um, you talk about Cthulhu's wife.
I do not.
Okay.
I don't even really touch on his family much
hmm
because really I just
There
wanted
is a
to.
movie. There
What?
is a movie about Cthulhu, and you've probably at least seen it somewhere because it's pretty badass.
What's it called?
Let me look it up. It's called. Do.
If you guys hear dogs barking and shit, I left my windows open because I currently do not have AC in my house. So,
Oh, what happened?
fuck, I really have no idea. Friday, we got home and our house was hot as fuck and AC was on. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And it was just running and running and running. And I didn't notice it until like, shit. I'm sure you heard that one.
Yeah.
So it was just running and running for like 5 hours or so. And I was like, holy fuck. I was like, what is going on? So I put my hand by the air vent and it was just blowing. It wasn't like just blowing air. It was kind of cold, but it wasn't cold enough to
Mhm.
cool our house. So I was like,
Not as
fuck
cold as
this.
it
Yeah.
should be.
Fuck this. Turned it off. Texted my cousin. He's a former HVAC guy and, been off since Friday night. I turned it on for a bit, like Saturday, to see if it worked. Because every time I turn it on, first it's cold air for like 10 minutes, and then it's uh that barely cold air after a while, which I didn't realize it because we left Saturday because I had a softball tournament and I turned it on. It was cold, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna leave it on. Came back and it was still on. I was like, well, fuck myself.
That sucks. Hopefully, it's something cheap.
Oh, I know. I'm hoping it just needs charged or fucking needs Freon. I don't fucking know.
Hopefully, I mean, I know that happens. Like, I was there whenever my brother he has to get his like Freon recharge like put back in and stuff like every few years. So
Yeah, I seen, or my dad told me, um, if it needs Freon, you have a leak for sure, but it could be so small that you don't need it for years.
mm,
So that's what's up with my other unit. My other unit has such a small leak that my cousin said I'll probably need it every 2 years. And I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. And he said
I mean,
that
yeah.
he said it, or he, I'm pretty sure he took, or he bought a bunch of Freon because he used to be HVAC. And when he quit his job, he kept it.
Nice.
So he has a shitload of it. So he only charges me like $50 to come out to my house and recharge it.
Fill it up.
Yeah.
Hopefully that is what it is, because like even then, like I think it's like $400 or $500 to fill it up back up with Freon. And, like every 2 or 3 years, like that's not a huge deal. It's in the long run, it's not cheaper than replacing it, but in the short term, it's cheaper to spend $400 to $500 than 10 grand on a new HVAC system.
Yeah. Good damn, my
But I
dog's
did send
going
you that
nuts.
movie.
Oh, yeah? Sorry,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
called
have it pulled up.
Underwater. It's called Underwater, and Kirsten Stewart stars in it.
Never heard
And
of the movie or
basically,
the actress.
Kirsten Stewart, it's the girl that is in Twilight, Bella.
Oh, what? That's not.
Yeah,
Hey, Allie? Oh, never mind. She's not on the couch. What?
yeah, I swear. Go fucking click on that link and then click on Kirsten Stewart's name. I
Who,
swear.
who plays Bella in Twilight? The fuck? I thought it was somebody
It,
else. I don't know my
you
actors or
said Kirsten
actresses,
Stewart,
dude.
huh?
Yes, you did. I don't know my
Yeah,
actors
I
or
told you.
actresses.
That's okay. I
Huh.
don't either. But she's in it, and like the whole thing is like it's like this deep Marianas Trench level fucking underwater like drilling site.
We need to watch this. Yeah, but it has Cthulhu in it.
I just don't like her as an actress, honestly.
Apparently, she does really good in this.
Okay. Yeah, we'll watch it sometime. I'm gonna keep it up, pulled up.
Yeah, we can probably get it on Voodoo.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can just rent it
Yeah.
on Voodoo.
All right, where was I?
Naming.
No, I thought it was past that. Because we talked
No, you
about
said like 2
him.
names.
I said his names? No, we got past
Yeah.
the names. We were at.
Oh,
So,
I
okay,
didn't
hold
know
on.
because we were talking about the names, and then I said, "Do you talk about Cthulhu's wife?" And then you said no, but I know about his dad.
Okay. Oh, no, okay. So I did get past the names because I was here. I already said that Cthulhu is introduced in a short story called Call
Oh
to
yeah,
Cthulhu.
the first one.
Blah, blah, blah. We'll skip ahead. And so, okay. Lovecraft depicts Cthulhu as a gigantic entity worshipped by cultists. So, right there, cultists are in the
Mhm.
book.
Yes.
Cthulhu is in the shape of a green octopus, dragon, and a caricature of a human form. That is just a short. It's
Description.
yeah. Uh, Also, the name Cthulhu was probably chosen to echo the word chthonic. Apparently, it's an ancient Greek word meaning of the earth.
Okay.
That is apparently suggested by Lovecraft himself as well, at the end of his 1923 tale, The Rats in the Walls. When I seen that, I was like, I was kind of confused because his story about Cthulhu didn't come out until 1928.
hmm
But then I was like, well, his 23 tale probably inspired that, somewhat inspired it.
There's also like links to different entities in like each book and shit. It's kind of crazy.
So the chthonic, or I guess I could say earth-dwelling spirit, has precedence in numerous ancient and medieval mythologies, often guarding mines and precious underground treasures, notably in the Germanic dwarfs and Greek telkines. So I
It's that
guess that's
dragon part.
huh?
I said that's that dragon part over there.
Right, yeah. So yeah,
Guarding
that's
valuables.
where he got some of his inspiration, I should say. The most detailed descriptions of Cthulhu are based on statues of the creature. One constructed by an artist after a series of baleful dreams is said to have, quote, yielded simultaneous pictures of an octopus, a dragon, and a human caricature, unquote.
Uh, yeah, I was gonna say, like, listeners, if you don't know what Cthulhu is, don't try and like draw a picture in your head.
No,
Look it up, because
yeah,
whatever you're imagining, it's
it's
not
not
that.
right.
It's, it's the whole thing with like Lovecraft monsters is they are fucking insane looking.
Man, even if I try to, if I try to take out Cthulhu's thought, like his image in my head, because I already know what he looks like,
hmm
and just try to think of what a human formed octopus dragon look like, I could not think of it.
Not that. So like the closest thing that I could tell you guys, if you don't want to look it up, is imagine a human with like dark brown greenish skin, and then imagine wings, kind of like a dragon, and then the head looks like a full octopus.
Here,
So you know
here,
how like an
I got another one of these descriptions.
oh okay.
So I guess this was recovered by police from a raid on a murderous cult.
Mm.
Quote, represented a monster of vaguely anthropod. Is it anthropod or anthropoid?
Anthropod, I think.
Okay, I thought so too. Outline, but with an octopus-like head whose face was a mass of feelers, a scaly, rubbery-looking body, uh, claws on his hind and forefeet. Wow, I don't know how to spell shit. And long, narrow wings behind on his back. Unquote. So that's a little bit more descriptive. And if I just went off that, I still would not be able to think about what he looked like. I'm gonna go shut my window real quick.
I think you can leave it open, to be real with you.
Okay, fine.
I
I'll leave
put
it
like
open.
I think it's okay. I mean, it's in the background, but it's like not loud. Also,
Yeah.
I posted the creepiest fucking photo that I've seen of him so far because it looks unlike all the other photos.
Okay. But yeah, you guys can hear my doggos. I just thought about this. Have we ever talked about my dogs?
I think once or twice.
We have. Okay. Before or after one of my dogs died?
Which one died?
Aries,
Aries. When did Aries die?
Christmas
A
Day.
while. Yeah, I was gonna say it was a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we talked about it because I think I remember you talking about him dying.
Well, I just wasn't sure because I have 3 dogs. I'm gonna say it again anyway because I love my dogs. They're stupid. They're dumb as fuck, but I love them.
Should post them on the Instagram. You should get like a little Cthulhu dog costume.
I'll just send you pictures. You can post them on Twitter because Instagram's a lost cause, dude.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
sure.
yeah, I have a Dane, Great Dane Hera, full blood. She was actually the runt. She's like, so you know how big Hera is. I don't know if I've ever explained this to you. She's fairly big, but she's the runt of her family, of her litter. The rest of her family is probably a good 6 inches taller than she is.
She a big dog too.
Yeah. And then I have a new German Shepherd, Dimas, and we named him Dimas because I wanted him somewhat linked to Ares. Dimas is one of Ares' descendants in Greek mythology. And then I have a yellow lab slash, or I think mixed with German Shepherd. Our smallest dog, smartest dog, but also, well, I said alpha. Smallest dog is our alpha. Her name is Athena. All right, so man, we're getting on a lot of random ass shit, and I'm getting lost.
You just went through the last description
Okay,
pulled from a police cult raid.
right. So, also, by the way, I do want to say those were, as far as I know, from the books as well. So that was not like that's not something that actually happened. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, it says they were both from the Call of Cthulhu. Um, so yeah, we'll get on to, I guess, Cthulhu coming to Earth. Cthulhu was born on the planet Vorl. Does that sound right? Vorl?
Is it VORL?
Vhoorl.
Oh, Vorl.
Vorl. Anyway, located in the 23rd Nebula.
Yep, I know where that is.
Caleb, look up how far it is because I forgot to. Anyway,
Okay.
I'll continue with the story. He traveled to the star Zoth, where he spawned his offspring. So, along with his children and the star spawn of Cthulhu, he traveled to Saturn and then to Earth. They landed on a continent in the Pacific Ocean and built the city of Relay. Cthulhu received resistance from the Elder Things, we mentioned earlier, who also lived on the planet. They waged war for the planet Earth until a truce was made. Cthulhu then went into deep hibernation within Relay. Humanity then evolved on Earth, and Cthulhu communicated with several through dreams, resulting in the cult of Cthulhu. Disaster then struck Relay, sinking it into the ocean. Relay has risen from the sea for brief amounts of time. However, it is fated that Relay will rise from the ocean permanently, and Cthulhu will retake the world.
So it says, I don't see anything called the 23rd Nebula, so I just went with Nebula, which it says is 700 light years away. So now I'm looking up how long would it take to travel a light year. So currently, um, saying we were in a space shuttle that traveled 5 miles a second,
Fuck.
5 miles a second, it would take about 37,200 human years to travel 1 light year.
Damn.
So let me pull up the calculator. So we're going to do 37,200 for 1 light year at 5 miles a second times 700. It would take you 26 million human years.
You ready to go on a road trip?
No.
God damn, dude, that's fucking crazy.
No. So that bitch
So,
far.
how did I didn't see anywhere how he got here? Does it say like if he flew in a fucking ship or if he flew here himself? Do you
I don't
know?
know. Let's see.
I didn't even
How
think
did
about looking that up until just now because I didn't see it.
Cthulhu come to Earth? Um, the old ones are dormant. Doesn't say actually. It does not say.
All right, we're just gonna say he can fly that fast.
He can probably just teleport.
Ah, that's true. All right, so in most of the stories, Cthulhu lays dormant deep under the ocean within the sunken city of Relay, but can still influence the world via many telepathic powers and his many cults and otherworldly minions. It is said that once Cthulhu is fully awakened, he shall rise from the depths and in the world. However, apparently he came close to rising in the 1920s when a group of sailors came across the sunken city of Relay. Apparently, the city had been brought to the surface by the alignment of the stars. They opened up one of the strange buildings, only for Cthulhu to exit it and attack them. The creature only halted its attack when the sailors used their ship to cut him in half. As they sailed away, I'm just reading what I found, dog. As they sailed away, they could see Cthulhu reforming into a whole being again. The world would have ended, but except for the fact that Relay suddenly sunk as the stars moved out of position. The resulting powerful current not only dragged Cthulhu into the building he had been trapped in, but also closed the door behind him, thus trapping him yet again. So apparently he got out, but got sucked right back in. Shit. Sorry, I'm gonna pull up that site again because I'm gonna double check that site.
That's what it said?
No, I know that's what it said, but I want to see if it has a link to a book. Because usually every single one of these has a link to the book. Okay, this one does not have a link to the book. And I do want to say I got most of my research on an H.P. Lovecraft fandom. And the reason why I trusted it is because it's not like a religion or a mythology.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
The other one I got was on a villains fandom for Cthulhu / Lovecraft. And that was where that story was. Trust it or not, all I gotta say is it's fiction. So
we're using it.
Cthulhu is not as powerful as many other great old ones, and being dwarfed in scale by the other outer gods that he serves, Cthulhu is still an extremely powerful entity. Being near godlike to humans, Cthulhu is immortal, has great strength, can endure great amounts of damage, and can only be killed by a near omnipotent power. Using his wings, he is capable of true flight. He possesses vast intelligence and awareness, as he knows all that is occurring in the universe at once, and he has great psychic abilities as he can communicate telepathically. Arguably, Cthulhu's most notable trait is the fact that he, alongside the rest of his kin, cannot be comprehended by humans. When a human so much as looks at Cthulhu, they will almost certainly be driven mad by his image. Cthulhu was also able to create a city out of nowhere. So that's where that comes in. What you said earlier, people can't look upon the great old ones.
Yeah.
Cthulhu is said to have a worldwide doomsday cult centered in Arabia, with followers stretching everywhere in the entire world. The supposedly immortal leaders of the cult are said to reside in the mountains of China. This cult seeks to awaken the old ones and bring about an apocalyptic age of darkness in which, according to some stories, men would be reduced to shouting and killing each other in fits of madness. Cthulhu is also worshipped by the horrific Deep Ones and the, I think it's pronounced Migo, could be Migo. These are other alien beings in Lovecraft's world. I also did a very, very little dive into Relay. Pretty sure I'm saying that right.
The city where he stays.
Right. So Relay is a nightmarish supernatural city featured in the Cthulhu mythos. It's a sunken city located deep under the Pacific Ocean and is where the godlike being of Cthulhu is buried. When this city emerges, the only portion that breaks sea level is a single, quote, hideous monolith crowned citadel, unquote, in which Cthulhu is entombed. Relay is sometimes referred to in the ritualistic phrase translated into, because I was gonna write what the phrase was, like straight from the book, but I wasn't even gonna attempt to pronounce any of it. So that phrase is translated into, in his quote, in his house at Relay, dead Cthulhu waits dreaming, unquote. And last but not least, if you're wanting to go where the city apparently lies, the exact coordinates straight from Lovecraft, we will post them because I don't know how to read coordinates.
Put it in
uh,
chat. It's usually longitude and latitude.
yeah, I know it is, but I don't know, it's weird.
So looks like we're at 47 degrees, and then 9. I don't know if it's feet because technically that's designed for feet, or like tilt 9 south, and then 126 degrees and 43 feet west.
So apparently, this is close to the Pacific Oceanic pole of the point in the ocean farthest from any land. The city would approximately be 5,100 nautical miles from the real island of Pohnpei.
Mm.
So pretty much 5,100 miles from any land.
Oh, okay.
Also, I went ahead and did the same thing you did for Mothman. If you would like to follow Cthulhu,
Yeah, he's got an account.
he is on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Facebook
Let
is
me hit him up
his.
on Twitter.
Well, yeah, go ahead. Facebook's his biggest at 300,000 followers. The rest, so Twitter and Twitter and Instagram, he has like 5K. But some of his posts on Facebook are kind of funny. Some of them not so much. But that is Cthulhu.
That's it?
That's it, dog.
Damn, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha.
So
You know there's a game
I did
about
not.
Cthulhu?
No.
You
But
actually play.
real
Go ahead.
quick, I just want to say this. I didn't want to go too deep into his family or much else because I really wanted to save the rest of the Lovecraft mythology to you.
Okay, so let's see. Cthulhu's wife. It's. Okay, hold on. Oh gosh. Id-Ya, the Mighty Mother, is a deity in Cthulhu mythos who gave birth to the star spawn Cthulhu on the planet in the Zoth star system. After mating with Cthulhu, she produced the sons of Cthulhu, blah blah blah, and a daughter. And then I think Oh, here it is. Cthulhu. Cthulhu. I'm gonna take that, put it there, just so you know. I think it's Cthulhu. Also known as the Kraken or the Secret One, is the offspring of Cthulhu and Idia. She's the daughter of Cthulhu and is critical to his plans, as should Cthulhu somehow die, Cthulhu will give birth to him once again.
Oh
As such,
shit.
she is guarded by deep ones in Yugia. And let's see, what is Yugia? Yug.
So the first picture I
Um,
seen of Cthulhu looks very much like Cthulhu.
yes, very, very similar. Um, Cthulhu is a great old one and is the youngest. Um, so I guess Idia is an androgynous mate. Um, dwells on Earth, where she is guarded by Cthulhu's minions. Cthulhu is destined to give birth to the great Cthulhu again after he's destroyed in the distant future. She's considered essential, and let's see. I don't know what Project X is, but apparently it is used in an attempt to kill Cthulhu with a subterranean atomic bomb. She's wounded but escapes, and Cthulhu's retribution is a vastly magnified repeat of the events in the short story The Call of Cthulhu. So I don't exactly know what happens in there, but I bet she's got to be pretty small because it says she was accidentally captured by a group of scientists thinking that she was a new species.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Kwamya, Idya, also known as Kwamya, Cthulhu's mate, the mighty mother. Um,
Everywhere,
colossal, pale, worm-like monstrosity.
everywhere on these pictures, it's all always saying Cthulhu's secret daughter.
Yes, because Cthulhu is the daughter of Cthulhu, but I thought that they were wives.
Okay, so it's
Like I
not
thought that
his
was a
wife.
wife. No, actually,
Okay.
let me grab this photo to show you. Idia, which is let's see. There we go. Hopefully that goes through, but it'll give you an idea of what Cthulhu's wife actually looks like.
What the fuck?
Hmm. Yeah.
All right, you need to post this on Twitter, and I'll try to post this on Facebook.
It's yeah. Be like,
What the fuck?
Cthulhu's got game, bro.
Yeah, sure. If that's what you want to say.
I can't even tell. It looks like there's like three heads on here.
I I don't even know what to say.
You know, whatever makes him happy. He's a freak. Oh, cool. I fucked Cthulhu. Monster Sex Number 7 by who's this by? Delilah Fox. I don't want to click on this link, but I am. Um Oh my gosh, dude, check this out. It's got a 3.6 star rating.
Oh, nice.
We should definitely have an episode fucking reading this out. Audiobook. Emiri's
What
dreams
the
have been
fuck?
full of the lost city of Relea and the words of old gods. Uh, Thningli Mungwanafa Cthulhu Relea Wunganafaktan in his house at Relea. Dead Cthulhu waits dreaming, but her dreams have an undertone that make her squirm in her bed. Instead of terror, arousal courses through her. Um,
What the fuck?
warning. It says at the bottom, warning, this 4,500 word story contains tentacle rape, monster cocks, triple penetration, and an ending you won't soon forget. I don't know if we can say that shit out loud.
Be alright. But what the fuck?
Oh, okay, so check it out. Here about the author, Delilah Fox, if you guys are interested in her work, is a best-selling erotica author specializing in red-hot alpha male romance and taboo erotic tales. When she's not writing dirty stories, she's a psychic reader under her real name, Fiancha Rose, and is a physical host for the goddess Freya. Since Freya is the goddess of love, beauty, magic, and sex, Delilah feels that this is pretty on brand, spiritually speaking.
Okay. Well, this is probably not for me. If you're into this, you go for it.
You know, if this is what you like, maybe we've turned a new page for you in the literal sense of it's a book. Um, oh man, she
Yeah,
has an average book rating of 3.7.
which is, I guess, better than half.
Yeah, it's almost a 4. Oh, she has written 8 books about monster sex. Okay. I fucked the swamp creature. I fucked the Wolfman. I fucked the mummy. I fucked Dracula. I fucked Frankenstein's monster. I fucked the Invisible Man. I fucked Cthulhu. I fucked a zombie horde and Attack of the Monster Cocks,
So she's
which
the
has
embodiment
her
of
best rating.
she's the embodiment of Freya, but she hasn't fucked Odin yet.
Nope.
Wow.
I mean, hey, but you remember the story. Apparently, Freya was a little bit of a.
Apparently,
Supposedly.
allegedly, we'll keep it at that.
Yeah, I honestly, guys, I'm really sorry for deep diving into this, but
No, you're not.
no, actually, I'm really glad I found this because I think it's funny. Maybe we should see if we can get her as a special guest.
Oh yeah.
I mean, apparently, I don't know if she has dreams about this or if she just literally has the idea and writes it, but I think it would be cool to get her take on it. But if we do manage to get her on, which we probably will never do this, and this is just for the fun, we should read the book.
That, and didn't you say she was a psychic?
Yeah, she said she was a psychic.
Tell her to give us a reading too.
We could get a reading, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great for views. We'd get a psychic and talk about like a major author on fucking have her on this thing. That'd be huge for ratings. Huge for views.
Yeah. Sure. All right. So that that is Cthulhu or
Kalulu.
Cthulhu.
Trulu Kalulu.
Um, I don't know if I did it justice. I hope I did.
It's a little hard because like there's honestly a lot that you could talk about, but at the same time there's really not a lot that you could talk about.
Right, and there's stuff I wanted to keep out, because like if you wanted to carry on and do like his family or certain quotes, I guess from his book and shit,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave the rest up to you. But
Just gonna go on YouTube and look up like a bunch of Lovecraftian videos to find the one that I really want to do next.
okay,
'Cause
but
there's a surprising amount.
I think that's all I have.
That's okay. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun.
There was a lot of back and forth. AJ sent me a message before we got on, and he was like, "Hey, I think there'll be like a lot of banter in this one."
Oh yeah. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go and end it on that note. I feel like we're just talking to talk now. Check out our link tree. Find anywhere and everywhere our episodes are posted. Check out Twitter. Caleb runs it. Facebook. I poorly run it. Discord. Join our Discord.
That's the best place to be, honestly. We throw parties every Friday.
Yeah, we just have casual Friday.
Dude, you know what would be cool? And I just thought of this. Movie night.
That wouldn't be too
Movie
bad. That
night
would
in
be
the
pretty cool.
Discord. Because you like, there's literally things that, like, I forget what it's called, but it's literally like a program that you can use. I know Frost knows what it is because I've used it with him before, but it literally will sync up everyone's movie to like the same thing. So like if someone pauses it, it'll pause it for everyone, or like um, that sort of deal. So like we could get fans in and be like, oh, okay, yeah, we just did like a story on Cthulhu. Now let's watch Underwater or whatever that movie was called. The fucking movie that came out in 20, I think it was 2021, 2020. That literally, like, the main antagonist is Cthulhu. So we could do an episode, and then fucking, if people are interested, we could do a movie night and watch something
I'm down.
about it.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
that sounds like it'd be fun. Speaking of sea monsters, I totally forgot about this. I think next week
Hmm.
I'm gonna jump back into. If I'm right, I'm pretty sure there's big, like, long stories of
Hmm.
uh, fuck, what are their names? Charybdis and Scylla. I don't know if you know
Okay.
about them, but Greek mythology
Scylla sounds
monsters,
familiar.
and they're both, as far as I know, I could be wrong. Pretty sure they're both daughters of Poseidon.
Scylla sounds very familiar, so I would understand that one, and I think I could see that one. I don't remember the other one.
But anyway, that's my next episode. Who knows what we're doing next week?
Um, you want a hint?
Nah, I don't need no hint.
Yeah, because I don't want you to look it up. But it would be funny because I could just say a name and you'd be like, "What the fuck is that?" Okay, I'll leave you with one, and this is bad. So
don't tease our listeners. Let's just let them guess.
do let them guess.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a pretty big one.
All right, that's all we're
Pretty
giving
big.
you.
That's it. It will be in the Lovecraft universe.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Now I wanna. All right, all right. We'll end it there. We'll see you guys next time.
See you next week.